Okay, so if you're having a problem with your Ford Taurus, the cruise control has stopped working and perhaps your accelerator has gotten stuck a couple of times. This is the problem that I discovered. I've been having this issue for about a month and finally decided to take a look and figure it out. So I have a 2006 Ford Taurus V6 3.0 liter, and what we're looking for right here is this little black shield. You're going to want to pop it off. Use a screwdriver to pop these off. And then you have your accelerator cable. Now, the way this works is when you depress the gas, it pulls this cable right here and opens that. Okay, this cable pulls, wraps around, pulls that down, thereby opening that. Now, you can see what the issue was just now, is this bottom piece. This bottom piece here is for the cruise control, which seems to be activated by vacuum. Anyway, this is supposed to be connected right there. But when this wears down, this little piece right here gets worn, it slides off of this piece there very easily. So what happens is when you press on the accelerator, lighting, there you go. When you press on the accelerator, that pops off. Then, obviously, when you use your cruise control, this pulls in, doesn't do any good. Then when you turn your cruise control off, or hit the brake or whatnot, the vacuum releases and this spits back out to its maximum distance. Well, the reason why your accelerator may be sticking is at some point when you depress the accelerator, so I can do this with one hand, right? When you depress the accelerator and then release it, it may get caught right there, partially like that, which means it's not fully releasing, and so your accelerator is stuck a little bit. When you heard that click in, that's how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be seated like that. But when it can slip out, it goes loose and the cruise control stops working. And then, do it again, if at some point through the rattling and whatnot you have the gas pedal depressed and then you release the gas pedal, it can catch on this like that instead of going all the way in, and that prevents your accelerator cable. Even though the accelerator cable is loose, this isn't closing all the way because it's caught on this, and that's how it should be. Now, so what you're going to need is you're going to need to replace this piece. But assuming that you don't have a spare one of those right now and you want your cruise control to work, and more importantly you don't want your accelerator to get stuck, what I decided to do was just take a normal twisty tie, like for a garbage bag. And the point is, what you need to do, you could use anything, I guess rubber band or something. Twisty tie is not going to break down with the heat as quickly. But you're just needing something to keep that from happening. So you need something, sorry for the poor quality here, something that's going to keep this from slipping out the backside. So I decided to just use a twisty tie. So this is basically what I ended up with. And the important part is that from back here, this bit is keeping that from sliding out. So when the accelerator happens, it pushes the cruise control back. It keeps it on and keeps it working. And I should be able to keep you going. All it's really doing, this isn't providing any structural strength or anything. The whole point of this is that it's just keeping this part from sliding off the end here, or more directly, it's keeping this piece here from being able to pop out the end, because instead of popping out, it hits this white piece just right here that's inside is what matters. You need something to block that. So as it comes out, or as it turns and pushes back, it doesn't pop out, because this travels in the tube very easily, or it should. Like if it's not, then you need to replace that. But for this particular issue, this is not a problem. Cruise control still works. This slides in and out very easily, so it only takes very little pressure to push that back, so you're just keeping this piece here from popping out because it's hitting that piece that went behind there. Alright, and that's it. I just took the car down for a drive and tested the cruise control. Cruise control works, accelerator is not sticking. So hopefully it lasts long enough for me to buy a new one of these if I don't have to buy the entire cable, or a whole new cruise control cable if I do. It's a vacuum cable. Don't forget to put your shield back on. Just goes on here and here. Snap that in. Snap that in. You're good to go. And that should be it. Good luck.